Ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, that is supposed to be you are going to answer me. That is how you answer. If I say hi, you should say
Hello.
Okay, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
That's good. Okay, this afternoon, I am your instructor on the topic Manage Safe and Effective Maintenance. But first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Rep. Magno Luena, Chief Marine Engineer and Masters in Maritime Management. On our topic this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, take note the word maintenance. What is maintenance, by the way? Somebody can answer that? Okay, sir, yes.
The state of maintaining one thing that keeps the mechanical running.
It is a state of what, sir?
It is the state of
Of
maintaining
maintaining. Yes. It is one thing, as what he said, it is one thing that keep the mechanical equipment going. So, if we do it correctly, and then if we do it effectively and efficiently, we can have a favorable outcome with that. What is it? Gentlemen, we can have soft and it can prolong the life of the equipment, and then we can have the equipment up to date and smooth and running condition. In the early days, a large numbers of crew has been deployed on the vessel, and that is the reason why that the maintenance was carried out in an easy and quick way. But nowadays, if you notice, ladies and gentlemen, it was reduced drastically, right?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, it was reduced drastically. It is maybe because of what? It is maybe because of the reduction of cost, or maybe because of the modern technologies. Modern technologies, as what I can say, maybe such as programmable logic controllers, PLC. That it is something like that our technology, our equipment on board, something like just a fingertip away. Is that amen?
Amen.
Amen.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, on this topic, it covers the different types of maintenance. And then safety maintenance procedures and safety golden rules. But before anything else, this lesson, the objectives of this lesson is at the end of the session, the student should be able to identify the safety procedures in maintaining different equipments on board, and the students also should be able to assess the operational plan scenario, applying safety procedures and golden rules before the execution of the job as per company policies and mandatory requirements. Now, let's go on. We have planned maintenance we are carrying out on board. And what are those, ladies and gentlemen? Preventive maintenance. Preventive maintenance, this is what we call the scheduled job. We are carrying it, we do it every week, monthly, 3 months, or even yearly. As what I've said, this is a scheduled job. It was already on our system. And next, we have also unplanned maintenance. What is unplanned maintenance, by the way? Unplanned maintenance, this is a job on which unpredictable. It will come up anytime. It will pop up anytime. Let's say, Chief, we are on the Chief. Are you listening? Yes. If our sailing, we are sailing something like that. Your engine will back down anytime. Are you sleeping up? Anytime your navigational equipment will fluctuate. That is unplanned maintenance. And next, we have corrective maintenance. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, it is something the same, unplanned and corrective. But there are some companies who really pin down that corrective is different. What is corrective, by the way? Corrective, let's say, I'm going to take out this light because it is already too shiny over here. And put it over there. Something like that, that's corrective maintenance. Okay? Now, the big question, ladies and gentlemen, on board we have this one. Are we doing it effectively? And that is our lesson. Are we doing it safely? Now, let's go on with the safety maintenance procedures. Safety maintenance procedure based on the Safe Engineering MRO California. We have 5 safety maintenance procedures. Number 1, if we say number 1, as I said, what? How many? 5. Meaning to say, if we say number 1, that is not what? Number 5. Number 1 is always number 1. It cannot be number 5. What do you call about it? chronological what? Order. So many say we cannot mix it up. If it is number one, that will be the first. Planning, under planning, all maintenance job on board we are carrying, it is always supposed to be with proper planning. Proper planning on which the risk assessment is involved. The risk assessment should be carried out. So, gentlemen, what is risk assessment?
Sir,
Yes, Kap.
it's identifying the potential hazard.
Yes, identifying the potential hazards. What are those hazards we have, by the way, on board? Sir,
Dangerous substance.
dangerous substance, what else?
Electrical shock.
Electrical shock, confined space, a lot of potential hazards we have on board. Under the planning also, it should be indicated over there, the scope of the job, what job you are going to carry. And also, we should complete also the work permit with the lockout system. Okay? Workplace should be safe. Make workplace should be safe. That is number 2. What does it mean? You should secure the place on which you are going to carry out the job. Meaning to say, let's say, if you are going to maintain a generator, do a maintenance of generator, put a placards over there, put a warning signs over there, don't operate. It is under repair. Make also safe and clean. Yeah? Number 3, we have the use only appropriate equipment. Ma'am Dana, can you define appropriate, please? With us, to us. Appropriate. What does it mean when you say appropriate?
Being right or exact.
Yes! Precisely! Use only a correct tools that you are going to use on the maintenance job. If you need, or let's say on this AC, you need only spanner number 10. You don't need to bring spanner number 5. Is that amen?
Amen.
Hi?
Hello.
No. Next one, work as planned. What does it mean? Under work as planned, it is stated over there that safety should be communicated to everybody. Yes?
Yes, correct.
And we know also that carrying out the job, there is always pressure, right? Chief engineers?
Yes.
Engineers, there is always pressure. Who make us pressure? Who do the pressure to us?
Company.
Is it the captain which is sitting on the bridge or not?
Yes.
Hi!
Hello.
Work as planned. We all know that there is pressure. But then, however, we should still apply the safety procedures. Yeah? We cannot do work shortcuts. If we do shortcuts, it will cost us, it will make us very costly. Why? Shortcuts, it will lead to accident, damage of property, and maybe fatalities. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Some of us are saying, yes, sir. Hi. Hello. Now, lastly, ladies and gentlemen, we have final check. What is this? This is something like an administration. Take a look on the planning. Do what you plan what you do, and then gather all information, precise information, and then book it. All of the things that you have been carried out, you should put it on the final check. There is always a final check. Take a look very carefully on the safety maintenance procedure. That is number 5. I am saying that it cannot mix up. Ladies and gentlemen, on board the vessel, we have always the standing instruction to the vessel. And SIB always accompanied with the safety golden rules, right?
Yes.
Now we are going to look the safety golden rules. What is the principle of the safety golden rules? There could be no job to be carried out without pinning down the fundamental requirements of safety. Now, take a look at the risk assessment. Safety golden rules and safety maintenance procedure, it cannot be separated. It is always integrated, right?
Yes.
Now, risk assessment is already there. Training, what does it mean by training? Training, only competent person will carry out the job. If you think that person he doesn't know what he will be doing if he is already on the scene, don't make him on the lead. Only competent person can do that. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
PPE, sometimes this is a very, we really neglect sometimes this one. Personal protective equipment. Ladies and gentlemen, any operational plans on board, we should make PPE as what? A fundamental requirements. Okay? We have also here appropriate equipment. Appropriate equipment. And then recovery equipment. Recovery equipment, this is what you saw on the risk assessment. Right? Doing the risk assessment, you know already what you are going to do. Let's say if the chief engineer will say, open that pipe, and you know that that pipe is already full, that pipe is full of oil. And of course, you drain that, and of course there is still a retention of oil over there. What you gonna do? Bring a bucket, sawdust, and everything. Then everyone's obligation, ladies and gentlemen, we must, that he has a right to stop you anytime you do some safe action. Now, samples of the maintenance on board, overhauling. Now, we are going to assess this one. What golden rules we are going to apply if we are going to assess this one?
PPE.
PPE?
Yes, sir.
Isolation of the blackout.
Yes.
Proper.
You see, you know already how to assess. You know already how to do a stress assessment. Next slide. Mechanical jobs and workshop maintenance. Assess that one, please.
Safety PPE. Correct PPE.
The one who's assessing drivers lack of awareness.
Okay, why we ask you to assess this one, ladies and gentlemen? You know, on statistic, 15% to 20%, depending on the province, all accidents are related to maintenance operation. And before I sit down, I want to leave this message to you, my fellow seafarer. Please, be safe. On my conclusion on these studies, on this lesson, safety should always be incorporated to any operational plan on board the vessel and should always be a personal policies. Have you learned something?
Yes, sir.
I want a loud yes. Did you learn something?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much and God bless you even more.